I'm talking to this.
Yes. Okay.
So my association when I hear pride is that a family of lions is a pride of lions. And almost 22 years ago, my partner Tom and I went about finding a surrogate because we wanted to have a child. We wanted to be dads. And our son Jack has always been called my lion cub. To be honest with you, I'm a Leo and I love lions anyway. And pride for me is my family. We're a pride of lions at home. It's 3 dudes in our house, and Jack is our cub.
I think, pride is really just the ability to say, I made it, I'm good, you can too, and, this is how we celebrate it.
And I think it's all about education, which is erasing this fear of unknown.
I think of growing up in Canada and what it was like in my generation. You weren't out in my generation. I think about being on that train coming into New York City and arriving in Penn Station, and everybody who's ever come to New York who didn't grow up in New York has the same story that I have. And New York welcomes you.
Well, it means to me the acceptance and recognition of the LGBTQ community.
It means that there are rainbow flags everywhere. It means that there are all kinds of events that are planned.
By putting ourselves out there in the spotlight, it pushed us to a place that we are now. I never would have imagined that, I'm married now. It wasn't even legal. Most of my adult years, I couldn't even think of getting married. And, here I am.
Yeah, I would say Pride Month is a very concentrated time, but I definitely feel like the whole year is, we kind of live Pride all year long.
In the city, in the subway, anywhere I go, people are, first of all, people. And I think the opportunity to hear their story is what drives me. It's what makes me want to live in a city where we all live outside, we all live together.
Pride for me is a story of then versus now. I grew up in a very rural part of Michigan where it was all about hiding who I was for most of my young life. And the now is, as a 44-year-old, being able to walk around and not think about the fact that I'm gay. It's been such a great journey to, end up in a place that you're not tolerated, but you actually get a month where you're celebrated.
A celebratory solution to live out loud, and as we get older, to be who we are in a fierce, outrageous way, just for a little while, so that other people who are struggling with that shame can see us and know that it's going to be okay.
We all see Pride as sort of the original protest of the gay community, right? It was like and it still does hold a place as a way of speaking up and being seen and being heard and being proud of who we are and who the community is and how far we've come as a community over these, my God, decades at this point.
Pride is about equality and inclusion, and people should be able to be exactly who they were meant to be and love whoever they want unapologetically.